everyone, welcome back to another keto mukbang and a movie. Tonight we are having chicken broccoli Alfredo over keto noodles. And yes, you heard that right, noodles. And we're gonna watch Left Behind. Welcome, so good to see all of you. And I have got an awesome mukbang for dinner tonight. It is actually pasta. That's right. I am having chicken broccoli Alfredo, and I have made a cheese bread. So Olive Garden ain't got nothing on me. About 2.5, 3 weeks ago, I went out with my son and I had chicken Alfredo. And at the end of this video, you're gonna see a picture of what the carb count was with the breadsticks. Yeah, it was so bad. My dinner right here is only 7 carbs total. 7. And guess what? There's no carb in the noodles. Now you wanna see the noodles? They are called House Foods Smart Noodle Fettuccine. Look at these. We can have these, people. They are 6 carbs, but they are 6 fiber as well. And they taste identical to a noodle. I am not kidding you. My son told me about these. He works at Festival Foods, and he said, Mom, I've tried these. They're really good. They're actually vegan. So, and they are also gluten-free. I couldn't believe this. I had to try it because they are no carbs, and they taste just like pasta. It's not a joke. But you have to make it a certain way, and I have pictures at the end and the ingredients and all that, a slideshow. These have to be, they come in this bag and they're wet. There's liquid in it. You have to dump it out and strain it in a strainer and rinse them really good with water first. Then you need to boil them in hot water for 2 to 3 minutes because you want to get the smell off of it. It talks about the smell that's on it, which is just all the grains and everything on it. It's not bad, but the grains, everything on it. And once you do that and take it out, then you then are ready to eat them. But I made it even a step farther. I put them into my my frying pan and a little bit of olive oil and fried them up first for a little bit, just another minute or two, and then added the Alfredo sauce and everything. Oh my God, and I've already tasted it. It's absolutely noodles. I'm gonna get another bag of these and make butter noodles. I have craved butter noodles for so long. I'm gonna be having butter noodles. I'm gonna be having spaghetti and meatballs. I am gonna be making a lot of meals with these noodles. There they are again. At the end, you will see all, like I said, the whole slideshow and everything. But the whole dinner here is 7 carbs. You could make it a little bit less by not adding the cheese bread to it, but I wanted to prove that I could have the same meal that I had at Olive Garden that was loaded in carbs along with the breadsticks. I just wanted to prove you could do it, and that's 7 carbs. You know you can go over by just 1, that's okay. I'm just drinking water tonight. And we are watching the movie Left Behind with Kurt Cameron. This movie is based on the book of Revelations, okay? Revelations is a very scary book in the Bible. It talks about the end times. It talks about the Antichrist, the 666 being branded on you. It talks about, what else does it talk about? What else does it talk about, honey?
The rapture. The
rapture. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. That's what this movie's about, and I'll read it. On an overseas flight to London, journalist Buck Williams, Kirk Cameron, and pilot Rayford Steele, Brad Johnson, are caught in the middle of the most incredible event in history. Suddenly, without warning, dozens of passengers simply vanish into thin air. But it doesn't stop there. It soon becomes clear that millions of people are missing from around the world as chaos and archery engulfs the world. Both men set out on vastly different paths in a desperate search for answers. Okay, so that's what's going to happen when the rapture happens. Some of us are just going to vanish and leave, and some of us are going to be left behind, and that's what it talks about in Revelations. This is a Christian movie. You need to read the book of Revelations. It's a very scary chapter, but it is you know, what they talk about is going to happen. So that's why you guys need to be ready. You need to be right with the Lord. You need to be ready so you get to be the one to leave and go to heaven with him. I mean, we're going to have an Antichrist walking this earth, you know, that is not God. That is not Jesus. So that's what this movie is about. An incredible movie. I'm going to get this going and then I got to eat. I can't believe I'm having pasta. Real pasta. Well, not real, but taste real. And I can have it with no guilt like I did when I had it at Olive Garden. I had so much guilt.
Check this out right here.
My husband's already ate his whole plate. He loved it so much.
It's so freaking good. I was at Olive Garden.
See, I'm telling you guys, I'm not lying. I would never lie to you. I would tell you if it didn't taste like pasta, I would tell you it's pasta. I just cannot believe this. So now I've only tried the noodle part. I haven't tried it with the chicken and the broccoli and the Alfredo sauce on it. I haven't tried it all like that. I just wanted to try a noodle without anything on it first to give you my honest opinion. Because of course, once you put stuff on it, it's gonna change the flavor. But I tried it prior. Look at this. Look at the noodles, how big they are. Oh my God. My God. First off, I want to thank my son Dylan because he's the one that told me about him and he's had him and loved him. Wow. So good. You guys got to try them. And here's the breadstick. So now I got my breadsticks. It's just done with cheese and egg. Again, I got the whole recipe at the end. I'm going to write it in my box so it makes it so easy for you guys. So if you don't get a chance to watch the whole video, it's all written in my box too. Yum, yum, yum. Oh my gosh, this is so yummy. Who would have thought we could eat noodles? I don't know if many of you knew about these, but I didn't. And I don't even think my son knew about them. He said it's just something they just got into their store. So, I mean, they are vegan, so I'm sure that there's been around for a while, but I don't know. I mean, look at those noodles, you guys. They're noodles. I am freaking out here. I'm going to do so much with these. I'm going to take the Ragu cheese sauce and make a cheese noodle sauce, almost like a macaroni. I am going to make spaghetti. I'll do a bunch of mukbangs for you guys on them or whatever, the different ways you can make them. But, oh my God, I'm going to have so much fun. I'm going to make fried butter noodles. The texture is identical to them. It is so weird. Isn't it weird, honey, that the texture is identical? Yum. Here's what it is. The ingredients. Water, oat fiber, yam flour, milled flaxseed, rice bean fiber, and calcium hydroxide. It made a noodle. Yum. Love the cheese bread too. It's so weird that I'm eating the exact same meal. And that meal, I didn't even want to eat. I felt guilty through the whole thing. It took me all day to eat it because I felt guilty. Now I can eat this and not have any guilt. Monica. Oh my God, girl, we can have noodles. She is the biggest pasta lover. She's going to freak when she hears about this. She's going to freak out. I'm telling you right now, Monica, you're going to freak when you know that this is noodles. She used to love her pasta before keto. I'm going to have fun making meals with these. So good. It is so weird how much that tastes like a noodle. Cheese bread. This is supposed to represent my breadstick and my pasta like at Olive Garden. You know, you watch. There's going to be so many things out there that we can eat keto style, and it's going to be identical to the foods we used to eat. You know, my kid was telling me, Mom, they're identical. You have to try them. Because, you know, my kid watches his, you know, diet too and exercises and stuff like that. And he bought it and loved them. And he said, Mom, they're identical. I thought, yeah, right. How can you make a noodle taste identical, but it be 0 carb? Go figure. That's a lot of fiber too. That's really good for people. That's a lot of fiber in there. 6 fiber. There's 2 servings in here, and that's what I did with it. I made this whole meal here is 7 carbs. Total will be 14 carbs because I made 2 servings. So just know if you're gonna make it for 2 people, you and your husband, you and your child, whatever, this whole meal that I made is gonna serve 2 people, okay? If it's just you, you split it right in half, and then you got a meal for the next day. I thought the movie was going. Yeah, this movie is scary. It's not a scary movie like a horror movie, but just scary to know that that's going to happen. So please, everybody, be ready. Be right with God. Know Jesus. Believe in Jesus. I mean, they said, you know, that's why God sent him to die on the cross for us. He said, those that believeth in me shall not perish but have everlasting life. So if you believe in him, you're going to have a place in heaven, and you need to live your life, a Christian life, because when the rapture comes, if you're not ready, you're not going to be taken, and you're going to deal with, what is it, 7 years of purgatory? Is that what it is, or 6 years? What is it in the Bible? I think I could be wrong, but I thought it was 7 years in purgatory or 6 years in purgatory. You're going to have a hard time trying to survive on this earth during that time. They're, you know, the markings of the beast, they're going to try to mark you with 666 on your forehead. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about all this. It's real. And that's why when he was on this airplane, many people just disappeared because they were taken to heaven with the Lord. So I can't get over these noodles. I'm seriously freaking out right now because they are noodles. I seriously wish it was already tomorrow or the next day because I want to make butter noodles. I want to make, oh, I'm not even going to tell you because I'm going to make mukbangs on them. I'm going to make all kinds of stuff, and I'm going to make mukbangs. They're not even that expensive either. How much was this bag, honey? $2.50 for this bag, and it serves 2 people. So not bad at all. I'm going to definitely be getting more. I don't know if you can order these online. Look up that brand, or if you can, if there's a store like I don't know if Walmart will sell that brand. I don't know. I'm going to find out, though. I'm going to look it up online for you guys. And I'll let you know in one of my videos. Once I find out, I'll let you know in one of my videos where you can find it if you guys are having a hard time finding them. I know Festival Foods has it, but I don't know how many Festival Foods there are around the world. So, oh my God, it's so good. Yum. In the picture, you didn't see it. I forgot to add it in it, but I did add Parmesan cheese too. So just remember to put that in. I'll put that in the box. Even when you're at Olive Garden, they come around and they give you that fresh Parmesan. And Parmesan is no more carbs and really low fat. Now this one here would be a little heavier fat. The noodles aren't bad. They're only 1 gram of fat, no saturated. But the Alfredo sauce, and then the little bit of oil I cook my chicken in, and then I use the same oil to do the noodles in. So, but it's olive oil. And then the cheese bread. It's, between the 2 of us, we got a ½ cup of cheese each, and the egg we split. Because it's just 1 egg and 1 cup of cheese, and then you split. It makes 4 breadsticks. So, that is going to be your only fat that's a little heavier. But because I used Alfredo sauce, so it's not that bad, though. I mean, we're only getting a 4th cup of Alfredo sauce each. So that's nothing. So I wouldn't say that this is too heavy of a fat, because the chicken's fine, the broccoli's fine, the noodles are fine. Other than cheese bread, and you can go without the cheese bread. You don't even need it. I just did it just to make it fun, like Olive Garden with the breadsticks. You don't even have to do that because I'm so full right now. You don't even need them. So then other than the Alfredo sauce, there'd be hardly no fat. So this is a meal you could eat more often. Yum. And if you don't like broccoli, you could just do chicken Alfredo. You don't have to do the broccoli. It's just it's important for us to get our veggies in. Hey, honey, in this movie, obviously Kirk Cameron is left behind. He's not a Christian, is he?
I don't think so in this movie, no.
Okay, he's playing the part of a non-Christian because he gets left behind. So
his wife goes up.
Okay, because is this true though? If you are a Christian, you won't be here in purgatory, right? Is that right? Am I saying that correctly? See, if you're a Christian and believe in God, you're going to be taken. When the rapture comes, God's going to take you. So you don't have to worry about purgatory. But read about it in the Bible. That even may make many of you that don't believe in Christ or aren't real sure, might make you think twice. And then watch this movie. That'll definitely make you think twice. Here's how I always say it. If there wasn't a God, how was this earth made then? How were people made? How were people invented? I mean, somebody had to start somewhere, right? And that's how they talk about God made man from dust and then made the woman from his rib. So, Adam and Eve. I mean, if there wasn't a God, babies being born, this world, how beautiful it is, all this stuff, how could there not be a God? Okay? There's definitely a God, because how could just a man have done this? No way. I actually started over reading my Bible all over again. I'm actually been going out and tanning, and I have it on my phone, the reading of it, so I'll just lay it under my tanning chair and I listen to it. And I started over, and I'm in Genesis right now. It's just so cool how God made the earth in 6 days. The seventh day he rested, and then how he made the people, and how people have started off with living 900 years, and then it went down to living 60 to like 110, kind of like how our lifestyle is now. And the way things were then and stuff like that, just, boy, we live a lot different than it was back then. But people doing keto, we're eating just like they eat. That's why God, when he put Noah on the ark, he said to bring 2 of every animal, male, female, because we need to eat. That's our food. That's our meat. Our meat is our food, so they could procreate and start the earth over. When he flooded the earth, he needed that so that we could eat. And then eat off the land, the veggies and the fruits that he gave us. That's how we're supposed to eat. Okay, now I know we don't eat a lot of fruits other than berries, but it's still a fruit, and all the greens. That's how God intended it, and meats. He intended us to eat meats. That's why he sent 2 of every animal, the male and female, so they could procreate and continue and make millions of animals for us to eat, and then fish. That's how God wanted it. I am not by all means cutting down a vegan. If you are vegan, that's okay. You're still eating very healthy. So I don't knock vegans at all. I'm just saying, us meat eaters, that is how God wanted us. I mean, that's why he gave meat to us to eat. But if you are vegan, don't you worry at all. I have nothing against vegans that don't eat meat. That's okay. There was a time that I thought I wanted to try vegan, but I love meat too much. I am so full. I put down a lot of chicken. There was, I can't remember how many were in the package. I'll have to look. I don't know. I think we each had probably here about 6 ounces of meat each. So I probably ate already 4 or 5 ounces. Well, at least 3 or 4, but I am so full. So I'm going to save that chicken for later. Look at how perfect that chicken turned out though. Nice and crispy, just how I like it. Nice and tender and juicy. Yum. I'm dipping in that Alfredo. I almost can't stop, it's so good. But I'm super full, so I'm gonna stop right there. Here's the package again, just so you guys can see that. I will have, at the end of the video, the ingredients and how to make everything. And I hope you guys will try this out. I was so excited to put this video up. I am going to make so many mukbangs with those noodles. I have so many ideas what I want to do. Just to, give them out to you guys. Because, maybe you have your own ideas too. But I'm going to come up with some great ideas for you guys. And I know you're going to love them. So, anyways, I guess that's the end of this mukbang. I'm gonna watch this movie. You know, make sure you look into this movie and read Revelations, but definitely see this movie, and it could change your life. It totally could, because you don't want to be left back when the rapture comes. So definitely watch the movie Left Behind. I got it from my Christian bookstore. You could probably order that one online. Other than that, I'm going to get going and watch this movie. I hope all of you guys had a great time with me. You enjoyed this mukbang. If you are new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification so you don't miss any videos. I love you guys very much. God bless, take care, and I'll see each and every one of you in my next video. I couldn't think of the word. And oh my God, I had noodles.